You're watching the Red Pilot Podcasting Network. Welcome to Small Town Celebrities. This week's episode is sponsored by Red Pilot Productions. This is episode 1, featuring Basick Musick.
Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to Small Town Celebrities, Episode 1, sponsored by Red Pilot Productions. I'm currently sitting in the Red Pilot HQ located here in fabulous Green Bay, Wisconsin. And today's episode, Episode 1 of this glorious podcast, is a feature on a close friend of mine who goes by the name of Basick in the musician field. His real name is Shane Brown. He's from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and he's been in the rap game since he was about 12 years old. Luckily, we were able to have a camera follow him around in his studio for the day, so we got some great different footage that you won't see anywhere else except for on the Red Pilot Network. And we also have an exclusive interview giving a little bit of the history of Basick Musick, how he's gaining notoriety, and what he plans on doing in the future. Let's check in with him now. How long has Basick Musick been creating music?
I would have to say somewhere between 7 and 8 years now. I know I started back when I was 12, and I'm 19 now, so somewhere around 7 years.
How have you gained notoriety throughout the years? I noticed on your Facebook page you have like 1,000 likes, which is really good for a local artist.
Well, for the first five or so years, I mean, obviously it was all MySpace. Everybody was a musician on MySpace. Everybody could buy a $5 mic and start working on music, and that's where I started too. I mean, I started on MySpace thinking I could be the next big thing, recording, you know, the 20-track mixtape on a $5 Nady mic. Eventually, people started taking notice as I started making more music, more creative and more talented music as I progressed through my career. And eventually, I mean, when Facebook finally took over.
This is you probably heard this one before. Have you ever been criticized for being Caucasian in the genre of hip-hop?
I have been critiqued and criticized and downplayed on so many aspects of my career. I mean, first, obviously the whole being in hip-hop and me being white. When I first started, like, that was still like a really rare thing. Like, I make emotional music based off, you know, how I feel. So if I'm mad, depressed, however I make that music. I mean, for the longest time, I mean, I had so many nicknames in music. I mean, people called me the emo rap king. People called me the Debbie Downer of hip-hop. I mean, I just had all kinds of, like, weird names. I mean, I embraced them all because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I make music that way. That's me.
When you're not creating new music or writing lyrics, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm a human being just like everybody else. I play Xbox. I play computer games. I work. I mean, I work a part-time job. I mean, got bills to pay, just like everybody else. I mean,
you mentioned working with Red Pilot. How has Red Pilot helped you launch your career even further?
They do all my video work. They do every single music video I do. Actually, because of my last music video and because of Red Pilot doing that music video, I actually just got a record deal. So they helped me get signed and noticed. Definitely helped me grab new fans and publicity, whereas I could not have if it wasn't for those music videos. So that is definitely something Red Pilot has helped me with a lot.
Where do you see Basick Musick going in the future?
Long term, I would love to just really blow up, get out there, and be heard by everybody. At least even if they don't like my music, just to at least have heard my music. As far as the next 12-month calendar year, I mean, I'd love to just see locally, a really big response from people. I'd love to see myself on local radios. I know I'm doing a lot of shows out of state, so I mean, the next year, I mean, it's mostly just building up to the next move.
Well, Shane, thank you very much for your time. I understand you're a busy man, and I'll let you get back to doing whatever you were doing before, and thank you very much. Well, and there you have it. That's the story of Basick Musick. It goes to show that with a lot of motivation and determination, you can do anything you put your mind to. And sadly, that's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to tune in next week, though, when we talk to all the band members in Midnight Epidemic. They're quite a rockin' band. Love hanging out with them. They're a great bunch of guys. But until then, I'll see you next time. I'm Nick Rabatka. I'm signing off.